Makwaba at the bank assertive si for any concoction a year and this year catching as we number kaya somewhere in 2018-2019. A year Honorable Johnson Asiedu Nketia Nketia FM Kika and Cemetery the former editor general. I tell for any some Kotoko Ekutran Exo Sapapa Wisuka and Sempi Editiano. Okajansa onanga say you need the FA journals meanwhile Professor Ajimandu Ankasanity for resigning a position as a auditor general. Let's say when we from this case no. I'm the case Accra High Court Tifumu so train and kakra. Now I Johnson is saying Nketia society ma only evidence be backing his claims and I said try to try and only evidence be here and there. Now na kwa assistant kakra na tifo. And some Professor Ajimandu editor one na anyasem ketwenye no kwa. All of the squad to say about conclusions said Johnson is saying Nketia journal mosquito of the NDC party. Any evidence backing his claim the end day on a defamatory fine of 20 million Ghana cedis. I take for a new currency. Until a farmer Professor Ajimandu said, could you try and throw to so a din moving? I take for SMBP no. Yakuneko tin sama a cost so hono, Madamina. No Sadiatre, you were Johnson Asiedu Nketia bio. Professor Ajimandu Achirimoa, Asiedu Nketia Kotra ni Defam, Kokan say, or no, Professor Edward Ajimandu ya baneno by the Institute of Chartered Accountant for producing fake audited account for a non-existent company. Yeah, according to Professor Duajimai, Bibia sensi, tisa someone Johnson Asiedu Nketia, eko jina ni TFM kan 1, a slanderous, 2, a scandalous, 3, a defamatory. And it was made without any reasonable evidence or probable cause. 2, Professor Ajimandu Achirimoa, it was the same need FM. Johnson Asiedu Nketia Saka, El Magana for United said, or no Professor Ajimandu, a concord to fake audit report concerning some senior officers, a leading to or more dismissal from public service. And also according to Professor Ajimandu, and you know, the Biarada. And also bill, Johnson Asiedu Nketia failed to provide evidence for that statement. Hence, that statement in Johnson Asiedu Nketia, a slanderous, a defamatory, a statement made without any reasonable evidence or probable cause. 3, Professor Ajimandu Sanchiremu said, Johnson Asiedu Nketia on that same NEET FM, SR Kamagana for United said, or no Professor Ajimandu, ye in a free audit service. Ya na reason dishonesty. Ya no some krata ya provided from audit service. Ya bedan court to nya be ni hono mu an chere say. Professor Ajimandu ye na na momu no ono ankasa na resign ebra ya appointed no as the auditor general. And so the statement was made with slander, with defamation, and without any reasonable evidence, just or probable cause. And he got to Kenkan way in a way. And lawyer Tony Nyako, or counsel for General Mosquito, Johnson Asiedu Nketia, a move motion say, or per se, or amend the earlier processes, more file court. Now, I am quoting the lawyer. I will say, my lady, we have an application for leave to amend pre-trial checklist, which was filed on the 13th of February 2025 and is fixed for hearing today, February the 19th, 2025. To just and now court to hear hearing no, and a lawyer Tony Nyako, representing General Mosquito, and the betum so person or amend the pre-trial checklist. We move in terms of the motion paper and the supporting affidavit together with the attached exhibit General Mosquito's counsel submitted, while relying on all depositions contained in their affidavit in support, said on October 29th last year, we filed a notice of subpoena in respect of Brian Anku Sapati,
At the last court sitting, our attention was drawn to the fact that we inadvertently excluded Brian Anku Sapati from our pre-trial checklist, even though he is a necessary witness in this matter counsel submitted. In the light of that, he said, we filed the present application for leave to amend the pre-trial checklist pursuant to Order 16, Rule 7 of CI 47, which is in respect of amendment of other documents as the present one. We submit that the amendment is done in good faith and necessary to enable the applicant, Johnson Asiedu Nketia, put the entirety of his case before this court and bring same in line with the requirements of the rule of court in respect of case management conference. Mr. Tony Nyako stated, in his view, the application will not cause any surprise to the plaintiff or respondent, Professor Dia Ajimai, since there is a notice of the subpoena already on record. In the circumstances, we pray this court to grant us leave to amend the pre-trial checklist in terms of Exhibit J1, counsel for the NDC chairman prayed. Brian Nana Benyin Akon, counsel who was holding brief for Garini Makomafo, said, we have nothing to say, adding that we leave it with the determination of the court. And ruling by Her Ladyship Justice Audrey Covey Tay also say, after listening to the parties, I have granted the request for leave and awarded a cost of 3,000 cedis against Mr. Asiedu Nketia. Application is granted as prayed, she said. Meanwhile, the applicant is given 7 days, only 7 days to file, she said, adding that cost of 3,000 cedis is awarded against Mr. Johnson Asiedu Nketia in favor of Professor Edward Ajimai, the court ordered. The case has been adjourned to April 3, 2025 for continuation. Both Professor Edward Ajimai and Johnson Asiedu Nketia were absent in court. Nti yehwe ni mu se nyame adoma April 3, 2025. The case ni to aso the case management stage, the basic in this 20 million Ghana cedis defamation case against Johnson Asiedu Nketia, evidence nyakra ye ne den no ye de ehun susaso ebebremo na e was efufu.
When people power comes, there are a lot of times that we all make mistakes. I will admit it. I will not pretend that I am a saint or somebody is not a saint. But I'm saying that Omane do baby, we have to move on as a nation. Omane, without taking myself out, the army is saying, look, I did a lot of night walking when we were in office. A lot of night walking where there were seeming injustice, when some of our friends will reach out to make sure they're there. I don't want to mention names on Kobando. In your busy in Komo or Kukoma, but very prominent NDC